Hello. If you're here with me right now, maybe your heart is hurting too. Maybe you've just lost someone you love. Maybe you're sitting alone in a room full of silence, wondering why the pain won't stop. Maybe you're tired of pretending everything is okay, while deep down you feel like you're falling apart. I know that feeling, because I'm there too. I didn't come here today to preach at you. I came because I needed a place to cry, to talk, to breathe, to pray. And maybe you need that too. You see, sometimes life doesn't break gently, crashes, it shatters. It leaves you kneeling on the floor with nothing but silence in your chest. I don't have all the answers, but I've learned that even when my heart is in pieces, I can still pray. Not fancy prayers, not perfect words, just the honest kind. The kind that comes with tears. The kind that sometimes sounds like silence. The kind that starts with God. Are you still there? This is my story, but it might be yours too. So come with me. Let's walk through the pain and into the presence of God. Even if our hearts are broken, even if we have no words left to say, let's just pray. God, I don't even know how to start this prayer. There's so much pain in my heart. I don't even know where it ends. And honestly, I don't know where you are right now. I used to believe you were always near, but now I feel like I'm whispering into emptiness. I try to pray, but the words don't come. I try to worship, but the tears get in the way. I try to hope, but my heart is too tired. Why does it hurt this much? Why did you let this happen? I don't want to be angry with you, God, but part of me feels betrayed, like I trusted you and still ended up broken. They told me you were good. They said you would never leave me. But where are you now? Where were you when the phone call came? When the door closed? When the silence became too loud? Did you see me crying on the bathroom floor? Did you hear me asking you to please just make it stop? Because I was there, God. I was there in the dark, and I felt so alone. But even in the silence, somewhere deep inside me, a small voice whispered, I'm still here. At first, I thought it was just my imagination, or maybe just something I wanted to believe. But that whisper hasn't left. And even now, in the middle of my pain, that whisper keeps coming back. I'm still here. Could it really be you? Could you still be near, even when everything in me feels broken? I wanted to walk away, God. There were nights I stared at the ceiling, thinking, what's the point of praying if nothing changes? I watched others smile, laugh, live, while I struggled to get out of bed, while I begged you for just one moment of peace. And yet, even in my weakest moments, something inside me whispered, don't let go. God, I don't know why I'm still holding on. Maybe it's stubbornness. Maybe it's desperation. Maybe it's faith, even if it's cracked and shaking. I used to think faith meant feeling strong. Now I know sometimes faith is simply showing up. Faith is whispering your name when everything inside me is screaming in pain. Faith is crying in the dark and still believing you hear me. And maybe you've been closer than I realized. Maybe you were there when I couldn't see, when I couldn't feel, when I was drowning in questions. Maybe you never left. You didn't stop the storm, but you sat with me in the boat. You didn't take away the pain, but you held my hand through it. And even though my heart is still bruised, I feel it beginning to beat again. Slowly, softly, but it's still beating. And maybe that's grace. God, I'm still broken, but maybe I don't have to be whole to be held. Maybe you don't need my strength. Maybe you just want my heart, even if it's shattered. So I give it to you again. Every cracked piece, every scar, every corner that still aches. And I ask you, God, would you sit with me in the silence? Would you remind me that my pain does not scare you? That I don't have to have it all together for you to love me? Because I've tried to fix myself. I've tried to numb it, ignore it, bury it. But healing doesn't come from hiding. It comes from being seen. And you see me. Not just the version I show the world, but the real me, the hurt me, the me that still flinches at memories, that still tears up when no one is watching. And you don't turn away. You kneel beside me. You hold what's left of me. You whisper hope into the ruins. And slowly, I begin to breathe again, not because everything is better, but because I'm not alone in it. Maybe that's what healing really is, not the absence of pain, but the presence of God within it. God, I'm still here, still broken in some places, still healing in others. But I'm here, and I've realized something. Maybe pain doesn't mean you're far. Maybe it just means I'm human. And you are still God. You never asked me to be perfect. You just asked me to come, as I am, with my doubts, with my anger, with my fragile faith. And I'm learning to do that. I'm learning to forgive myself, to stop punishing myself for things I cannot change, to stop believing the lie that I'm too messed up to be loved. Because you never stopped loving me, even when I stopped showing up, even when I turned my face away, you stayed. And maybe now I can start again, not from the beginning, but from where I am, with scars, with stories, with strength that came from surviving. So I pray, God, not for you to take away all the pain, but for you to keep reminding me that you are here. Keep showing me the beauty in broken things. Keep teaching me how to breathe in grace. And thank you, not just for what you've done, but for who you are. A father who stays, a shepherd who carries, a savior who weeps with me. And for me, I'm not okay yet, but I'm okay knowing you are still with me. And that is enough. And if you're listening to this right now, I want you to know something. You are not alone. Maybe your heart is heavy. Maybe the tears haven't stopped. Maybe you feel like no one understands. But God does. He sees you in the quiet. He knows the pain you don't talk about. He counts every tear, even the ones you've hidden. And He's not disappointed in you. He's not tired of you. He's not distant. He's here, even now, even in this. So if all you can do today is breathe, then breathe with God. If all you can do is whisper, then whisper His name. And if you have nothing left to give, just give Him your silence. He's big enough for your doubts, gentle enough for your pain, strong enough to carry what's breaking you. So don't give up. Don't stop praying. Don't stop hoping. Don't stop believing that even in brokenness, you are still deeply loved. Because you are. And nothing can separate you from Him.